Titanfall 2 is goddamn amazing. The whole game just radiates with this quality design. I can't even explain how much fun I had playing this. But first we gotta do the backstory. Okay, so back in the day, a bunch of developers at Infinity Ward were fired or left because of some illegal shenanigans during the making of Modern Warfare 3. These devs gave Activision a huge fuck you and created their own company, Respawn Entertainment. Their first game was Titanfall 1. Now this game, it wasn't too good. It got boring and repetitive fast. There were tons of other first-person shooters like it already released, or releasing in the near future, and there was no single-player campaign, but it planted the seed. The basis was there for an incredible sequel to Rise from the Ashes, and Rise from the Ashes it did. The glorious gem of Titanfall 2 was then later released in October 2016, and it's fucking incredible. The gun sounds in this game are just so satisfying. Imagine taking a cracker and then breaking it perfectly down the middle, hearing the crack as it splits in two. Now imagine that but multiplied by 100, and we have the gun sounds in Titanfall 2. When you fire your weapon, you know it. The loud bang resonates around your ear holes, reinforcing the fact that you just blasted that dude straight to Valhalla. The guns themselves are like the ones in Call of Duty, except a million times better. It's just always so exciting when you pick up a new one, excited to see what feature it will possess. Will it be heat vision? How about zero recoil? No, it's just complete auto aim. And the Titans get their own share of badass machinery as well. You can collect new loadouts for your Titan as you progress through, and these completely overhaul your abilities entirely. The best one is definitely the Ion, because it has this fucking powerful ass laser that can be spammed constantly and just drop enemies so fast. You can also puke a massive fucking laser, which is even better than the previous one. Other loadouts have flight, or increased fire rate. Nothing can beat a massive fucking laser. The Scorch one is dog shit though. I couldn't manage to do anything with it, and I should know because I was awarded longest time in Titan in one of the Frontier Defense games I played. So you should take your Titan advice from me. I should probably mention what's actually going on in the game. So basically you play as Rifleman Jack Cooper, who longs to be a pilot with his fellow colleagues in the IMC. The militia are the bad guys and are trying to create weapons to destroy the IMC. There's a lot more to this, but I was just too magnetised by the way the gun wobbles about all the time. Look at that! It's so sleek! You begin in a simulation being trained by this guy called Captain Lastimosa, who bears a striking resemblance to Captain Price from COD 4, who, FYI, is a fucking badass legendary motherfucker, so that isn't a bad thing. Unfortunately, you have to leave this before you can actually pilot a Titan, but luckily later Lastimosa dies and generously gives you his Titan, so it's all good. And similarly to Captain Lastimosa, who is similar to Captain Price, your Titan BT-7274 is also a fucking legend. Like all the characters in this game just have perfect personalities and voice acting. They're just so friendly and likeable. Except for that guy. He's kind of a dick. Your job is to escape the facility and regroup so you can continue with the mission. Good that this is only a video game, otherwise I would be crying in a corner by now. Along the way these mercenaries want to stop you, but luckily they were no match for my high precision FPS skills and all got defeated. Except for this guy, who doesn't kill you and so leaves the game perfectly open for a sequel. Please respawn, please respawn. Even after you discover your previous leader has died horrendously, even with his veteran SRS experience, you still decide to go on and try to finish the mission. I mean, it's not like you have much choice. It's either that or the militia launched their bomb which will destroy the entire planet. Did you see how close that thing was from firing? If we would have wasted any more time, everyone would have been completely obliterated. Grenade! Boom. Oh shit, I can't die. I can't actually die here. The game comes fit with super advanced AI, like how this one mercenary you're fighting has complete control over you. She has you trapped in an arena, she can just overwhelm you with some of those bomb spider things and can easily kill you. But no, she instead decides to open a fucking hole in the wall where you can easily escape even when she knows you have invisibility powers. That's the thing with masks. You just can't see straight whilst wearing one. And don't even get me started on the silky movement. You glide off things like a stick of butter or a freshly looped penis entry. There's no unneeded effort, no raging required to utilise the movement system properly. It all just works perfectly, right from the get-go. Even in your Titan, a hunking piece of machinery with 25,000 pieces, he said it himself, you are still able to move around without being held back. The boosters allow for quick access to cover. You can just jump out of the way whenever need be. It's all just so splendidly satisfying and functional. You should definitely experience this at least once, as it just immeasurably beats that stale, robotic crap that COD is throwing into their games nowadays. You drift onto and off of the walls perfectly. Like all the movement and abilities synergize together in harmony to produce this bang-ass fucking fun as hell experience that just cannot be found anywhere else. There are also these little built-in puzzle element parts that remind me of the second Portal. 1 minute you're time travelling, then boom, energy laser gun, and boom, move the walls to create your own path. The blend of these adds so much to the game. It gives it such a unique feel. I just wish they would have given these elements their own mode or something where players could pit off against each other, rather than just the short time they were implemented into the campaign. On top of this, the terrain and graphics are fucking exquisite. This place looks like it's just alive, full of wildlife and nature. It's the type of place that I would love to visit in real life. You've got Johnny Banger and his friend Jimbo over here admiring the fucking crash. The broken old facilities and buildings are a blast to fight in, but also look visually stunning and enticing, bringing this world and the grittiness of war to life perfectly. So, in conclusion, right now you should go and buy this game. It's also on Origin Access, which is only $5 a month, and you can undeniably complete it in that time. I'd say it's definitely worth a play, as it stands as one of my favourite games that I played on the PC so far. Go play it, it's awesome.
Hey, Vsauce, Michael here.